Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special video. I want to talk about Netflix. I've never talked about Netflix on this channel, but I am very bullish on it because at the end of the day, people go home, and guess what? They go home and they need entertainment. And because people need entertainment, that's why Netflix is so successful. I mean, it sounds stupid. Why is Netflix so successful? I don't understand. It's just, it just provides entertainment, but entertainment pays. Literally, there are little people who get paid lots of money, millions, to entertain. Even boxers at the highest levels, they get paid very well to put on a show. Maybe sometimes a boring show, I guess, but they put on a show and they make their money. Entertainment, people love it. Everyone has their own definition of what entertains them. Some people like NASCAR. I don't like NASCAR. Don't like watching cars moving around. Some people like baseball. I don't care to watch people hit a ball and run around. Right? But at the end of the day, entertainment has nowhere to go but up. And in my opinion, and maybe I'm ahead of my time, maybe I'm crazy. In my opinion, what I see in the future is AI machines replacing us at our jobs completely, and we're just going to be stuck indoors. And at that point, what we're going to really, you think we have entertainment now, we're going to really need it when the AI is doing everything, and we're kind of just sitting there like, oh, I guess everything's taken care of. What do I do with my life? And it's at that point that when we get there, entertainment is still going to be needed, and a lot more of it, because there's going to be a lot more people at home, a lot more people who aren't going to know what to do. Society has thrived off of people going to work, coming home, right? That's when that gets taken from you, and you no longer have something to work towards, something to do, because those jobs are replaced by AI, by machine, which will ultimately be superior to us at some point. It's already superior to us, at chess and many other things. It will get to that point where they will be superior to us in everything. And we will have no choice but to hopefully not get taken over, but hopefully just sit around and really enjoy our lifespan, right? Much of our lifespan goes to sleep and working a job. A lot of people have told me, oh, this is the best time to be alive. But I disagree. I think the best time to be alive is going to be in the future when we're long gone. And people are going to live longer because they're not going to have all the stresses of, having to work a job and slave away 40 hours a week. That's not even going to exist anymore. They're going to be like, wow, people in the future, people will look back at us and be like, wow, people, like, they actually spent 40 hours of their life, like their actual lifespan to make money. That's so weird. Like, they're going to look back at us like we look back at, like, the 1600s, 1500s. Like, we look at the Egyptians. We're just going to be like, whoa. There were slaves and they built pyramids? Like, how? What? This doesn't make... What? It's going to be unfathomable. So I disagree with people when they say that this is the best time to be alive. Oh, my friends. Unfortunately, we're not going to be in the times where we can live longer. Maybe even forever. Who knows? Okay, so what's the point, Shades? What does this have to do with Netflix? Well, people living longer means people are going to need entertainment for a very long time. Machines taking over our jobs means that people are going to be stuck indoors, and I don't know how humans are going to contribute at that point. But one thing's for sure, we will still need entertainment. Even right now when you're watching this, sure, I'm not entertaining, but it is informational. You're still going to need that kind of stimulation one way or another, whether you read books or watch anime, whatever the case may be. Netflix right now, it might seem crazy what I'm about to say, but I think it's still cheap at $1,000. I mean, I made a video on Nvidia saying, hey, Nvidia, I think this is going to go to $1,000 again. It already did so recently, and I think it's going to do it again. I think a lot of people are looking at AI, quantum, but they forget that humans still need entertainment. I think Netflix is a buy for the long term. I think it's still got plenty of time to go even further than where it is right now. I hope they do a forward stock split and bring it down to 100 and then watch it go to 1,000 again, that would be great. But if they don't, that's fine. This is a buy. I think people really, really are sleeping on the entertainment side of things. And that's all I'm going to say. If you think like I do and can see ahead, then you might agree with me. Some of you are going to think, oh, this guy's, what did you smoke today, Shades? I'll leave it at that. Maybe I am on something. But I believe in what I just said.